Hi, Richard here, founder of Worldview. Now I've just done a quick Q&A covering the concept and our mission. If you've got any further comments or queries, please drop me a line using any of the contact details that are on the website. Cheers. Well, right now we're online a lot of the time and we're generating a lot of valuable information about ourselves. And it's all lost to us right there. As soon as we make it, it's gone. We get nothing in return for all the value we're creating. Now there's a saying with software, if you're not paying, you're the product. So unless you're paying your email provider, search engine or social media platform, then they're cashing in on you and your data. So I will admit it's not all bad news. Your data is being used to make products and services that better meet your needs. But as data and information is built up about you by business and government, they are inevitably going to use it to their advantage and to your disadvantage. By business to sell you things you don't need, by government to sell you ideas you don't agree with. Yeah, it is Orwellian. So picture a job interview you're at in the future. You're sitting across a table from your potential future employer. Now, they've got software that scrape the internet for all public information you've contributed about yourself. Its algorithms predict with high accuracy your intelligence, your competencies, your politics, even your punctuality. Yes, it is concerning. I agree. But I'm not advocating unplugging the router from the wall and retreating to a cave up in the hills. Far from it. I think we should, however, at the very least, know as much about ourselves as they do, and ideally, know a lot more. I think, as far as possible, we should be in control of our data and decide what's done with it. Glad you asked. The solution is doing more with your data. The solution is capturing as much of this data we're already making online and creating new data as we engage with new information, events, and ideas. The solution is enabling both the private exploration of our own views and beliefs and also the private comparison of how these fit with the communities and demographics we belong to. The solution is enabling us to share insights and start interesting conversation with the people in our lives who matter the most. It's ultimately about enabling us to sell our data, but only if we want to. Worldview is about creating a value chain for your personal data. Rather than lose it the second you create it, you keep it and better understand yourself, your friends and family, your community, your country, and your world. Why, thank you. And yeah, sure, Worldview is bold. Worldview is also inevitable. Personal data has been described as the next oil. As business, governments, startups, all rush to tap into and exploit these vast reserves of intelligence, they're creating an imbalance. Them knowing more about us than we know about ourselves. And this imbalance will get to a point that it requires correction. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Worldview is this reaction. And what better place than here, what better time than now? We're putting out new versions of the app all the time, and we need your feedback. What works, what doesn't, what you like, what you don't. As you give feedback, leave us your contact details and we'll add you to our growing community and you'll receive news and updates on our progress. If you share our passion and mission and have skills to contribute, there's a spot on this page you can register your interest in interning with Worldview. But most importantly, spread the word. Share this video or the webpage, worldview.build, anything at all.